Hello everyone, LRon here with part 3 of my CSGO debut match. And so at this point things are looking pretty grim, with this being a CT-sided map and being down as CT-36. Things certainly look relatively grim. And so I decided to employ one of my favorite little tricks, although I decide against using it at this point since someone else has already gone into the balcony, so I just move elsewhere and save that trick for when it's more useful. And
I am throwing a grenade!
I am using 7.1 surround sound headphones, so I can hear the footsteps and where footsteps are coming from, generally, so if they are stomping around inside the apartments, I'll know if they're going towards the balcony or going towards boiler or retreating, generally. At this point I have no clue that I'm alone. I didn't realize that someone else died, and they never announced where they died, even after I asked. So I have no clue that they're preparing for B. I believe this is actually the match where I'd mentioned before that that I got napalmed to death. Basically, I just failed to find the bomb. I was spending too much attention looking for the bomb and not enough attention keeping out of the area. So I mean, I jump out here and I'm good, and then I'm just looking for the bomb and die. I probably should have crouch jumped onto that top spool and searched from above. For some reason I was just under the impression that they would have put the bomb where the Molotov was, but I think that ended up being wrong in the first place as well.
Let's go out of here.
But to my surprise, nobody on my team gave me a hard time about that. I gave, you know, a reactionary shit sorry, and someone said it's all good. Yeah, someone decided to use Negev.
Counter-terrorists win.
So that was pretty amusing. But I took 2 of them out, so generally the consensus is if you can take out one person fully, you've done your job, or at least the bare minimum to do your part, and so killing 2 people in a round is certainly a very good thing. And then, for some reason, I gravitate to the same exact spot. Probably a mistake. Not sure if I pay for it, or if this is just... Okay, so I move on. And this is one of those rare cases where llamas died as well, so I have to just choose a random person because I don't remember who number 3 was on the list. Definitely don't have that kind of memory span. I forgot if he clutches or not. Actually, I think he does. Either that or I'm mistaking it for another round. No, I don't think he went this way. Yeah, this guy does. There's another situation in the future. It was probably llamas that had the sniper 1v2 clutch with the bomb already planted. Actually, now that I think about it, that might have been
Go, go.
Might have been the last round of the half. I can't remember.
Deploying flashbang.
The sad bit is I only did this like yesterday. Yeah, dementia's kicking in.
Throw in a flashbang.
So we're at 4-8. And I've been using the spot way too much. And I'm never representing B because at the very beginning, one of the teammates said that
Throwing smoke.
whatever division we start with is the division we'll end with. So basically, the two that went B first round stayed at B for all the CT rounds. There was an exception to that when someone wanted to trade for one round, but aside from that, we all stayed in our initial positions. I'm not sure why I tried to contest this guy, the sniper. I really should have just approached with another angle, especially after he failed to kill me twice. Yes. Believe it or not, he actually clutches this with his 1 hit point. Yeah, so generally, his
Diffusing.
his kills are definitely far more impressive than mine. So he had more successful clutches than me. I just had some, failed clutches here and there. I may have gotten a successful clutch at some point. I feel like I may have gotten one or two, but none of them are particularly memorable to me.
Watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it.
But in any case... Oh, is this the time? Yes, this is the time where I get to use it for real.
Deploying flashbang.
So, I'm just staring into this room, and the first thing I see that moves, I just shoot. Because CTs should not be popping back here at this point. If they do, they deserve to get shot. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. There's one. Kind of butcher that, but then he smokes, which is totally to my benefit because it's harder for him to see, and then he's just crouching through. So I crouch to reload, come back up, but decide that they know where I am, so I pop down, and then I just change my angle. Then I go defensive and go to Moto, just in case he's rotating around. And generally saccading over to the mini-map to check to see where my allies are, making sure there's no gaps in the defenses. Because I don't necessarily care about kill counts, I just want to win the match. That's it for this video, I'll see you next video.